I'm host Chris Voss here from the ChrisVossShow.com, the ChrisVossShow.com. Coming to the product, we of course review the latest in social media and technology. This is for your Xbox, and this is a Intercooler STS temperature sensing and cooling device. This is from Nyko, Nyko. We took and purchased this off of amzn.to. We wanted to go ahead and do a test and review of it to see if it really works. It's got a stealth matte finish to it. It directs hot air away from the console in confined spaces, and it works on your Xbox 360. We just purchased an Xbox 360 over Thanksgiving. We want to make sure that we get the lasting value out of it, so we wanted to get a cooler for it. Of course, test it for our folks at home that watch the ChrisVossShow.com. You can kind of see how it works. Now, this is especially important if you're using this in enclosed environments. Say you've got the device in a console or something of that type where it's boxed in and the heat is just rotating around the device. This helps blow out the device and keep it cool. It delivers, it directs hot air away from the 360. It's temp smart technology, automatically controls the intercooler operator. USB powered, you plug it in the back, of course, to the Xbox. And it's got snap-on installation, means no tools or modifications are required. Can be used with the Xbox 360S in either vertical or horizontal position, and it's designed for the new Xbox 360S console. So let's take a look at it. We're going to go ahead and open it up and see what there is to see inside. So let's go ahead and do that. See what we can get. Looks like there's a green box of stuff on the inside. And let's pull out the innards here. Okay, so let's take a look at what we've got. Looks like we have got looks like some instructions on how to utilize it. And we've got the device itself. Let's pull that out. Alright. It's a plastic side. So here you can see it out of the box. Let's go ahead and take it out of the bag. Looks like it's got a fan on the back of it. So you can see here, it looks like there's a manual fan that operates on the back, and it hooks in with these hooks that will lock it into place, and of course be able to pull it out if you so choose. Let's go ahead and pull this off. Looks like we also have a rubberized cable, which is good. That probably protects it from heat too, and then of course the USB plug that plugs into the back of the device and automatically charges it. So that makes it very easy. You can see here it's got a little grill there, and I believe this is a release switch so that you can release it. So it hooks into the Xbox, ties itself in fairly well, and then also has a release position. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and see how easy this is to install. One thing that probably is nice about this device too is since it covers this, one of the problems I have is I have dogs in my house, and I can already see there's a few hairs they're getting in the grill. One thing I really like about this device is that's going to help me combat the dog hair that's on the dogs and possibly getting into my device. So I think we've got it locked on. Let's see if we can, give it a little push into place there. Okay, so now we've got it locked on. You can see what it looks like. Kind of adds a nice little powerful look to the device. It doesn't want to pop off now. And then when you want to release it, you can hit the release button and it should pop off. Let's see if that works for us. There you go. So it will pop off, and then it locks back into place. Let's go ahead and do that. Give it a push forward, and we're back together now. Now the great thing is this intercooler part back here, they've actually got it so that it locks onto the edge of the device. If you can see how that kind of curves over, it makes it so it's very easy to plug into the USB port. So we can get the right one there. There we go. And that makes it so it curls up just perfectly into the back of the device. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and test it out, see how it works, and come back and let you know what we really think. Okay, so here you can see we've got the fan attached to the top, and of course this is the way it sits on my on the top of my speaker. Actually, a little dusty. So what I do like about this is, like I said, the fur can't fall into my Xbox because it sits like this, and I have a lot of fur and dust from my dogs and stuff, so it can't fall into the device, which is really good at making it last. And of course, heat is your other battle with these devices. Now what's really cool about this is it's got some sort of temperature sensor that's inside of here, and even after you turn off the Xbox, the fan continues to run, and sometimes it will stop and then it will start up again as more heat emits from the device. And that's really good, because if you're familiar with anything, heat kills. So you can see here that when we turn this off, the fan does not stop blowing. It keeps running. Now, it's smart. It has some sort of technology or sensor in it that tells when it's finally cooled down. And if you've been running this for a long time, it's real important. It keeps the heat blowing away from the device and taking it out. And it does a really good job. A little bit noisier than the normal fan would be on the device, but it's well worth it when you consider the damage that heat can do to your device. So as you can see here, it's still running. And like I say, we've had it run for a while, and then it will stop, and then it will run for a little while, and then stop. But it's very good at being able to sense that your device has heat. Okay, so now you can see it's kicked off. We haven't had the device on for very long on the Xbox. So it didn't get too hot for us, but normally this will run for a good few minutes afterwards. But especially if you're putting this in tight, compact places, your Xbox, this is probably really important so that the hot air isn't just circulating around it, and we're very impressed by it. So it's really cool that it just keeps running and until your device cools down, and then it shuts itself off automatically. You don't even have to worry about it. It's pretty cool. So check it out. We got it on Amazon. It's the Intercooler STS. We got it from a company called Nyko. It's Nyko, and you can go check out their website or go search for it on amzn.to. It's the basically the Intercooler STS, and we've used it for a couple weeks now. We're very impressed with it, so be sure to check it out. Tell them Chris Voss sent you. Be sure to check with us for all your Xbox goodies. Thanks for coming by the chrisvossshow.com. Be sure to check back often.